Welcome back to another episode of Off the Grid. I'm Union. If you're new, even if you're not, go ahead, subscribe, like, comment if you got any questions from anything that you see. Hit those hype points, lock in with the kid, so we can go ahead and provide you, as per usual, with as much value as I possibly can. Today, we're going to be going over the beat packs that we're going to be sending over to the Made by Mob. Shout out everybody that's in the Made by Mob already. If you're not in, go ahead, hit the link in the description, and we'll lock in. And while this is loading up, this is where my head's at, yo. Basically, it all boils down to this statement: quiet seasons are necessary. It's in the quiet seasons that you do the most building. Everybody thinks the success comes overnight by the time they see it, but everything that they see has been set from that quiet season. Build, plan, execute, hustle, and execute again, because that's the most important. We all loaded up here. Let's go ahead and take a listen to where we at with this guitar pocket joint. Very solid. That joint is tough. Very soulful. I want to turn those strings up. Just a quick tip on saving up space. A lot of the plugins that you have loaded or that you use definitely use up a lot of disk space. So if you have the ability to save the library of that plugin onto an external hard drive, I promise you that'll actually help and save a whole lot of time and space. Give you more space to create. But that's exactly what I did with my Philharmonic plugin that I use for my strings. These can get hidden. These are the originals. Get those out of here. Bounce them down. And let's turn these guys up. All right, so what I'm thinking about right now is let's try and widen the main guitars for the verse. My favorite plugin to use to do that without recording dubs in the moment is Doubler from Waves. They tough. Take that detune out a little bit. That's pretty much done out the way. Send it off to the members. Sending this joint out on Friday, but that'll be in everybody's phone on the text list. Again, if you have not already subscribed to become a member of the Made by Mob, go ahead, hit that link. And yeah, we're gonna be locked in. I send these out every week, and it's at least 5 brand new beats that'll be implemented. You'll be actually in real time keeping up with the creativity that I have. So let's go ahead and bounce this out. I think the next thing we going to is Need You Around. I believe it's the main. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, all of these versions are a testament to don't rush the process, yo. Don't do it. It doesn't make sense. Speed doesn't always equate to quality. And quality is what we're going after because it's a game of longevity. Are we gonna be a flash in the pan? Or are we gonna try and make some quality music that lasts longer than today? And I believe that bounce is complete. Let's open this joint up. Let's see where we at. Matter of fact, yeah, let's see where we at with the. Let's see what this joint talking about. I couldn't even touch the keypad. That's my tough. That's my tough. Yeah. The link will be in the description. Let's lock in. Let's see what this bass is doing. I think I sidechained everything in this one. Yeah. Let's see. I don't even think I need an edit. Let's hold on. Breakdown. I think that pre-chorus piano had a little bit too much low end in it, so we ducked that out a bit in the EQ process. But what I'm seeing is we have electric as well, so let's cut the low end out of that. Heard a few little pops. Gotta get that out the way. Yeah, that's ready. That's solid. Say that joint. It was really just the small things, honestly. Those little clicks from the sample cuts that I had in there really just had to get cleaned up. Aside from that, let me out of there. Quick tip as well, when you save, just organize early. If you know the BPM and the key is going to be necessary, save it in the title. While this is bouncing, I just want to talk about my perspective in regard to just creation overall as a producer, yo. Don't chase the trends. I don't enjoy that. And I think it's something that's not talked about often, that a lot of these people who are looking for instrumentals, beats, or whatever, have a playlist of stuff that gets sent early to other producers, and it be records that have been out in the last 5 years, and it just cycles. It makes a big circle of a sound because they chasing a sound to create with or trying to get on. I would prefer to have a perspective of what do I think is missing. That's a prompt that I often have and might be useful for you. What is something that you think is missing from the game? And if you have a list of those, and I mean sonically, as a producer, visually, as an artist, as a photographer, as a designer in fashion, what do you think is missing? And what can you do that's innovative to, fill that space? Pause. Damn. But you know what I'm saying. What is this? Let's take a listen to this jump. I don't know what this is. We could do something with that. We could do something with that. I'm gonna save that for later. Let's take a listen. Let's see where we at. Yeah, that joint's tough. Minor adjustments in sound, in mix, and then that's out of here. Another one off to the members. Let's go ahead and hit that doubler on this guitar too. I liked how it added to the last one. Let's see what it does to this one. Turn up each side and bring down the middle so it's all level. And let's bring that up a bit. Not too much off of the tune, please. So just have to rename a few things so that I can see what I'm looking at. ADHD would not let me focus. All right, but we back. The strings sound good. The clav is up a bit. The kick and bass lock in well. The organ sounds really good. So let's go ahead and get this one out of there. While this is bouncing and finishing as well. A question that I get often is how do I know when a beat's finished? And for real, it boils down to the feeling. I almost hear the final, or as much of the final early. It's almost like a sculptor seeing the sculpture inside of just a slab of marble and etching at it over time to get that sculpture that he saw at first. That's really kind of very similar approach that I take in production. A lot of feeling based. Ain't no real technical form. Some of it could be 5 sounds. Some of it, like this project, could be a bunch of sounds, strings, organs, lines, keys, drums, percussion. Like, it could be a whole different uh, requirement for different artists, different beats, different feelings that you want to just evoke. So yeah, just be true to you. That's the thing. Don't chase it or don't do it because it's trendy. Do it because it's something that you really appreciate in the music. What does Run It Back sound like?
Made by you.
Yeah, solid. Fire. Let's go ahead. Turn those hats down a little bit. We up out of there. We up out of there.
Made by you.
Yeah, that's fire. Give me Party Nigga. next door vibes. Party next door vibes. Don't stand out. Let's just say A1. And then that's cool. Appreciate y'all locking in to another session for Off the Grid. All of these are going to be available very soon and will be up. If they are out by the time this is out, they'll be in the description. Check the description if you're interested in any of them. Also, shouts out to all the members, everybody who's in the Made by Mob. If you do want to join, get access to these types of beats and a whole bunch of others early before anybody else with exclusive access and exclusive listening, go ahead, tap that link in the description to join the mob or text Union to the number in the description and we'll be locked in every week, new packs. And until the next time, please like, comment, subscribe. Any questions y'all got, drop it in the comments so we can discuss it next time, build on it further. And yeah, bro, keep cooking, keep innovating, stay breaking these rules. Let there be less time between the idea and the execution. It builds a whole lot more than you could believe in regard to confidence, proof of concept, all of the following is going to compound on each other. And before you know it, that action, that consistent action, that consistent building, that consistent execution becomes a muscle, just like everything else. And it grows over time. Pause. You know what I'm talking about, man. Damn.